Hi Bon, love from England. Although it still seems a bit weird to be saying that because you're in England and we're having a lovely time. So I'm better. I'm better. Last time I did my video I was in this very position, but looking disgusting and full of cold. But luckily I'm glad that I did kind of take the weekend off, and unfortunately didn't get to see you, but I had such a busy week at work that it was one of those times where I just had to kind of look after myself and plough on through. Which leads me to some exciting news which you already know, but the last few weeks have been quite exciting, which I'm still kind of coming to terms with. I have been invited to join the Learning and New Talent Committee at BAFTA. And I've been to my first meeting and it was incredible. So that's really great. It's very exciting to even be thought of, to be asked. The Learning and New Talent Committee advises BAFTA on the initiatives that they have to get new talent into the industry and how to develop new talent who are already within the industry, and also how to use the high-flying success stories of the industry to inform and work with others within the industry and to pass on their experience and knowledge. So it's got quite a breadth of focus, I suppose, but it's just really exciting, and it covers film, television and kind of games as well, so it's kind of slightly out of my norm of experience, which is great because it means I get to find out about all these exciting and cool things that they do, which is really fun. And then I got asked to, well, not asked, I applied to be a board member for Grey Eye, and I had an interview and I was successful, which I am so excited about. I can't tell you. As you know, my career kind of started with Grey Eye back in 2010. My working life within the cultural industries as it is kind of begun with running their workshops, which was supporting their show, which was Whiter Than Snow. It was an adaptation of the Snow White story, and I went on tour with them and delivered the workshops to schools before they came to watch the show. So I've always had a huge amount of respect and love for Grey Eye, and to be part of their board is just such, it sounds cheesy, but it's actually really such an honour, and I'm really excited to see what that brings, and just to kind of have more of a connection with them, even though it's my working life at the moment doesn't really mean that I have much connection with them, but I still go to see all their shows and I still love them dearly, so I'm very excited to be part of that. Oh, so last night you came round and gave me this gorgeous card, so I just wanted to thank you for it. It says, "Nothing beats the satisfaction of crossing things off a list," and that is very true. I do love a list, and I love that in this card you have given me a list. And some of them have been ticked off, so yes, I have started my blog, A View From Down Here. Maybe I'll put a link in the bottom so that if anybody who's watching this hasn't read my blog, you can read my blog. Join a board. I've just joined a board. Maintain an excellent haircut. Having a good haircut is really important to me. In a very shallow way, it's really important. So I'm glad that I'm maintaining that. I've apparently achieved things about television which you don't really understand, but you're impressed by, so okay, that's cool. If you want me to explain it to you, I will do so at some point. Be immensely royal, non-religious godmum to Indigo. That is one that I take very seriously and will continue to do so until my last dying breath. She's very gorgeous. I've worn my leather jacket more than 3 times. My leather jacket, which I invested a lot of money in, has been worn a lot and I love it. And my 18-year-old jawline is coming back. It might be back. Whether it's back or on its way back, either way, I'm pleased about that. I'm trying really hard, although not at the moment because you're distracting me. I've not been swimming, and my not strict diet, but I'm just being a bit lax with that. And apparently my 2 ones that I've still yet to achieve in my life are to upgrade my MacBook. Let's just hold off on that. Let's just make sure that, let's try and get a couple more months out of that, because it's on its dying legs, but no, it's not dead. And build my own mansion. So, you know, by 2025 apparently. So I'm glad that those are the only 2 things left on my list of things that I need to achieve. I have a feeling that there's actually a lot more on there, but I will hope to tick these off for you as soon as I can, or at least within deadline. Thank you for my card. I love it. So I've been unsure about how to do these videos, because you're here. I spend all of my free time with you and Indigo, and I didn't really want to have much crossover because I thought that didn't really work. But this morning I kind of thought, well, yes, you are in the country, and yes, I do spend all of my free time with you, but who probably does want to see the things that we do, so that he can see what we're doing, because if he was here he would be joining in. So I thought he'd like to see some of the things that we've been up to. This is us having lovely weekend fun. Left to say is lots of love from England in my village to your village, and obviously lots of love to who in his village over in Cambodia. I will see you later. Lots of love.